Right, so far we've covered Ionian and Dorian. We've learnt the shape associated to those names, and we've also learnt what they sound like as modes using the essentially the G major scale and a few pentatonic shapes. It really kind of is that simple. It doesn't need to be like mega complicated, although, you know, I'm sure people watching this would probably be like, no, well, you know, you've got to go into the theory of it and, you know, the kind of landing notes and all of that. See, the thing is like, the way I look at it is like, you can learn all of this stuff, but like learning kind of creativity and like, you know, you're training your ear to kind of know what you like, what you don't like, all that kind of stuff is not something I really feel comfortable with teaching necessarily. I mean, obviously I can teach you, you know, like my note choice and why I did certain things the way I did them. But that's because of my own personal preference that I've built up over the last 25 years. There's notes that I like, there's notes that I don't like. And I feel like the only way that anybody is ever going to get their head around that kind of thing is when they actually apply themselves and have that trial and error process, you know what I mean? There's no one tutorial that's going to be like, ah, right, that's how you do it kind of thing. So I mean, you know, all of these solos are tabbed out and stuff anyway, so you can see what my note choice is over the given backing tracks and why I kind of gravitate towards that sort of sound. But I definitely invite you to sort of like try some of your own ideas within the context of this tutorial, so you can really start to understand how to apply this stuff, you know, in your own writing or just jamming down the pub or whatever, or doing, you know, massive gigs or whatever it is that you're doing. Hopefully this will just give you a much better, easier understanding of what it is that we're supposed to be doing. So this next one is going to be Phrygian. So this is kind of one of my personal favourites. I like to kind of use this a lot when I'm writing metal riffs and all that kind of stuff, because it has a real dark sound to it.